Hi everyone, welcome to K-Drama Hangout, your weekly review to your favorite Korean dramas, episode by episode. I'm Kat, and with me I have Sarai and Melody.
Hi.
Hi.
Today we'll be reviewing Oh My Venus episodes 15 and 16, so if you missed our review for episode 13 and 14, check out the link in the description box below. So since this is the last review for this drama, how about we just go ahead and get started? What did you think of the last two episodes, guys?
I loved it, but I was sad too. Some of my highlights were, well, let me just start with some of my lowlights. My least favorite moment was when the boxer and a girl were kissing.
We all know.
It was just so awkward. It was just 100% awkwardness, and I was like, I can't even watch this. Like, legitimately, no lie, just covered my screen until that scene was off. Like, I couldn't watch it. It was so awkward, and it was just like, ew, no, no.
Melody, I'm going to tell you a secret, right? During that scene, the only way I got through it was that I, in my mind, detached her face and put mine.
I should have done that. Ugh, but I was just too repulsed to even think about that. I'm just like, I can't. Least favorite part of the entire thing was their relationship happening. Like, obviously we knew it was going to happen because she was showing interest in him, and maybe, I don't know, it was just like, the rest of the drama seemed so like realistic, because I feel like this drama was more like normal than most dramas. Like, the lead couple actually like talked things out, and they didn't have stupid misunderstandings like a lot of dramas do. So I just like that, their relationship, like the boxer and the celebrity. I can't remember what her name was, but their relationship was just like the typical drama, like stalker girl falls in love with this guy and he finally falls in love with her. And I was just like, that was my least favorite part of the whole thing. By the end of this drama, I really wanted the ex-best friend and the ex-boyfriend. I was cheering for them to like get back together after this, because we finally had that moment a few episodes ago where her and June like talked about the past and like kind of put it behind them and started becoming, I guess, acquaintance, like not so evil towards each other again. And then we learned about the problems that she was having, I guess from her past weight or medicines she had been taking, apparently, I don't know, of having polycystic ovarian syndrome. So I thought it was cool to kind of get in like more emotionally with them and kind of sympathize with her, in that, you know, she is a woman, and most women naturally want to provide children for, you know, the man that they love. So it was a pretty deep moment, I think, with them, whenever, especially her, whenever you were seeing that vulnerability of her and her basically not feeling like woman enough to be with him. So I really liked that moment too.
Oh my gosh. So, I am in love with the last two episodes. They were so happy and had me going, oh, 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 oh. Like, every 5 minutes, that was my face. It was so cute. I think, like, what really blew me away was the proposal scene.
Ah! Oh my god!
I literally.
Oh my god!
I literally.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
I feel the same way. I'm like, words cannot describe how great that scene was. But I was
I'm gonna cry thinking about it.
I was so surprised when the ring was in the scarf.
The whole time.
then I'm like, he thought about this already. You know, he thought about it. He thought about marrying her. He thought about everything before. So he already made it up in his mind that this is the girl that I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. I mean, even though we know that as the audience, but still, I mean, he thought about that while he was, like,
he
out
was
for the
just
year.
waiting for her to tell him, like, you know,
Yeah,
like, he was
exactly.
waiting for that right moment and that confirmation, and it was beautiful. Like, whenever he, like, picked up the ball on the scarf, I was like, he did not. I was like, there's a ring in there. He did not. And he started pulling on. I was like, oh my gosh, yes! I was like, this is the corniest thing ever, and I freaking love it. It is so cute. Oh my gosh. It was
nice. And then she thought she was gonna get the ring, right? So she's putting her hand out like it's gonna come on her, and nope, he slides it all the way down to him, and he says, "Now that I have the ring, you know, you can come this way."
Yep.
It was so cute.
I love that moment. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, everything about it. Oh my gosh, these last 2 episodes they really ended the drama really, really nicely. So thumbs up, yay.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with both of you. I think, when was it? I think it was during, like, the proposal and everything like that. I realized, like, wow, this drama has been really, like, relatable, I guess. Like, it's not so, like, K-drama-like. Like, everything else would have been, like, knowing, like, other K-dramas, like, in episode 15, the grandmother would have been, like, refusing their marriage, and then by the end of episode 16, like, everything would have gotten figured out. But, like, it, like, really came to, like, a good closing point. Like, it flowed. It made it work really well. And then, like, I also started cheering for, my nickname for her, the best friend, her, ex-best friend. Yeah, I never liked her. But her and Ushik, whenever they started having a thing, and she was like, he thought she was pregnant, and then she was like, no, like, I'm not pregnant. I can never get pregnant. I don't want it to happen. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, you're gonna make me cry because, I mean, I don't even like you, but I could relate to you, or like, you know, like, it's very relatable, and she made it, like, I don't know, it was just really, really good. And then whenever she started pushing him away, I was like, nuh-uh, you are not allowed to push him away after all this crap. You are gonna go back to him. Like, y'all are gonna get back together because y'all have to happen. Like, I approve of it. So make it happen. But yeah, definitely, they're like, it was a really good ending. I was really excited. But I also didn't like the model chick, model and wrestler dude.
Mm-mm.
And when she was like putting the watch on him, and she was like, "Oh, we're in jail together," and I was like, "Nope."
Yes! He was like his handcuffs or something, and I was like, go away.
I was like, no,
Ah.
you need to go away with yourself. But
Ah.
she was like, you know, I talk like punlight to you or whatever, and like that's something I don't do. So obviously I'm showing my interest in you. And then she's like, hold up. And then she like puts her head to his chest, and I was like, nah, get back, move back.
Yeah. When he was like, I don't drop honorifics with anyone, and I was like, dude, don't say
Why are
it.
you doing it now? Exactly. I was like,
no. I was like, you do so much better than her. Yeah.
when the grandmother was at the hospital.
That's what I was gonna say. I love that you saw, like, in that moment where she was, like, talking to him through the door, and the grandma was at the end of the hallway, like, seeing her, like, passion for him and how much she really cared for him and loved him. I was like, I also thought it was funny whenever she went to meet the grandma, and you know, she handed her this envelope and was like, don't hand me any money because I'm not going to leave him. I'm going to stay with him forever no matter what you say. Da-da-da-da. I'm never going to leave his side. Da-da-da. And she was like, when you get old, you get more stubborn. And whenever you get old, you also have to wipe your mouth a lot. She just pulled out a handkerchief from her purse just to wipe her mouth. And I was like, you're so sassy, Grandma.
Oh, and when the father finally recognized his youngest son.
Yes, when the father finally told him.
Yeah, and then he was like, oh, hello, like the brother was like, oh, hello, like president, or yeah, president to Young Ho, and he was like, no, that's not my name. I'm like your phone. And then he was like, "Oh, no." And then the dad's like, I really would like it if both my sons could run the hospital. I was like, finally, finally.
That was so cute.
It was
Yeah, whenever he was like, "No, I'm young." Whenever I like said it before him too, because the younger brother was like called him Depunim or whatever president, and then he said, "No, I'm not that," and I was like, "Young," and then he said it, and I was like, "Yes," and then the dad was like, he just straight up told him, you need to study medicine," and I was like, "Oh, he's telling him what to study." It was cute.
So in our first review episode, we discussed our expectations of this drama by giving it a whole heart, a half heart, or no heart. So let's start with Melody. Your expectation was what, and would you stick with it, or would you change it?
My expectation was a whole heart, and I am giving it like 5 whole hearts. My expectation, it totally lived up to my expectation, definitely, because it was fun and happy through the whole thing. I mean, it had its sad moments, but I mean, that's with everything. You're always going to have some sort of sad moments. So it just made it even that more realistic, and then it just brought you right back up to like a high point, and you're laughing with everybody again. And it, like I said earlier, like it was more natural. It felt more natural than most dramas.
How about you, Kat? What was your expectation, and what do you give it now?
I can't remember what my expectation was. I think it was a whole heart.
Yeah, we all gave it whole hearts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a whole heart, and I'm definitely gonna stick with that. I think this drama, yeah, I really liked it.
Yep. It was one that I was always looking forward to the next episode, like anticipating the next 2 episodes.
Yeah, definitely. And
I was
like
always...
the things that you predicted or thought would happen, they didn't always happen, or like they happened at a different way. And so I think that was really good that it wasn't as predictable as it could have been, I guess.
Mhm.
So I really liked that.
Yeah, so for me, I also give it a whole heart. Woo! I really, really, really loved this drama. The actors were great. The writing was so great. Oh my gosh, because some dramas I see, I feel like I know what's going to happen, or it becomes this typical K-drama plot or something, and this one wasn't. It so broke the stereotypical K-drama storyline, and I love the fact that it didn't go anywhere I thought it was going to go, which is good and bad, but totally good in this case. But I loved how it ended, and I loved everything about it, and I definitely sit down and watch it again, and I'd recommend it to anyone.
Mhm.
Anyone.
Also, the bromance throughout the entire thing was just...
Yes. Oh, yeah.
The bromance between Young Ho and Chief Min, and the bromance between Young Ho and the boxer and Henry, like just the chemistry between the guys in the cast even was so much fun.
So the official K-drama reviewer rating is 3 out of 3 hearts. Woo! And it's what we call a perfect rating. So a 완벽해.
Plus my extra 4 because I gave it 5.
So 3 out of 3 hearts is the biggest rating we can give as K-drama hangout reviewers. So good job to Oh My Venus. Woo!
It's beautiful.
Awesome. We can officially say that this drama has been K-drama hangout reviewed.
Yay! Okay, so that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching all of our previous episodes too. Comment below on what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe. If you want to follow any of us on social media, our links are going to be in the description box below. So be on the lookout on our Facebook page for the next drama we will be reviewing. And remember, keep it dramatic. Bye!
Bye, guys!